Hi, I'm Bob Salvatore, and I get the distinct pleasure of interviewing Margaret Weis here and talk about Margaret and Tracy's Dragonship series. How do you and Tracy work it out? How do you collaborate?
The way we work now is the way we first started working 25 years ago. Tracy is the world builder, world designer, and I am the writer. We get together, we spend a lot of time working together on the plot synopsis. We put a lot of detail in the plot synopsis on the world and everything, and then I use that to start writing the book, and Tracy goes on and does the world building and draws maps and designs ships and studies up on armor.
So Tracy builds the room, you both make the bones, and you put the flesh on it.
Right. We each get to do our strengths.
Okay. Vikings. Are Vikings the new pirates? The Dragonship series based on Viking culture.
Yes.
Why set a book on it? What is the draw?
We decided to choose Vikings for various reasons. Primarily, I think the one being was that their ships had the heads of dragons on them. And we thought, okay, this is really neat. What can we do with this? It's really kind of unique. Nobody really has ever explored this in a fantasy world to a great extent. Then two, we wanted to make this series a true odyssey. And what better to have people who can circumnavigate the world and meet all different kinds of cultures and people than Vikings.
What's the trick? What's the hook? How do you get a gamer to pick up a novel? And how do you get a reader to try a role-playing game, computer or paper or whatever?
When we first started writing Dragonlance, we used to think that we would have to take the reader every step of the way through the game module. We were dependent on the game. You know, we kind of plotted our way through one encounter after another. And we eventually found out from getting feedback from the readers that they wanted to play the game for the game's sake. In the novels, they wanted the story and they wanted the characters.
Characters. Always comes back.
It always comes back to characters, and so I think that's the key. I think gamers, if you're a hero in your own world of Warcraft or whatever MMO you're playing, you are the hero. The story is about you, but maybe you'd like to read stories about other people that are set in the same world, and you can say, "Oh, I know that place that Drizzt is visiting because I've been there, and maybe this will give me some ideas for what I do." And for people who like a world in the book, gaming gives you a chance to be a part of that world.
Do you really think it's a criticism when a reader says, "You can hear the dice rolling"?
We could hear the dice rolling in the first Dragonlance book, and to me that would be my criticism. I think writing for a gaming world presents unique challenges. I think an author has to be more creative, not less. That's the criticism
That's what I was getting to.
I get, is that because you're writing in this world, you don't have to be creative. The thing is, you have to be more creative.